More details are emerging about the man suspected in an apparent assassination attempt targeting Donald Trump. According to court documents, he camped outside a Florida golf course with food and rifle for nearly 12 hours. Ryan Wesley Rouse lying in wait for the former president before a Secret Service agent thwarted the potential attack and opened fire. The 58-year-old has appeared in court facing firearms charges. Joining me now is International Affairs commentator Douglas Herbert. Doug, the Secret Service coming under renewed scrutiny, even Joe Biden himself saying they need more resources. How much of this has been seen as a Secret Service failure?
There's a little of everything in there, Annette. The acting director of the Secret Service, Ronald Rowe Jr., basically has said that the methods used by the Secret Service on Sunday, on the day of this apparent assassination attempt, were effective. Effective because a Secret Service agent did spot the rifle barrel poking out of a fence on the golf course perimeter and was able to intercept and stop the would-be assailant before he even got off a shot. On the other hand, he also acknowledged that the Secret Service did not do a sweep of the perimeter of the golf course, that is, check all around the golf course before Donald Trump started golfing there, something you might presume that they would have done. But the reason, perhaps, they didn't do it is something he said later to reporters when he was speaking in Palm Beach, basically that the Secret Service is right now facing a real change, a draconian change, if you will, in what is called in euphemistic terms the general threat environment. And what he means by that is America is now facing toxic politics, more hate speech, more violent rhetoric, and more violence. And that makes for more potential threats to a president, whether a current or former president, such as Donald Trump. He basically is pleading in the same way that Joe Biden said, as you said at the outset, for more personnel, more ability for them to do overtime, more facilities. Facilities means the equipment that they need to effectively protect a president. It's almost mission impossible given the environment in America today. I will say this. He said Trump wasn't scheduled to go out on the golf course on Sunday, yet anyone who knows and has followed Donald Trump's administration formerly and even past as a former president knows that he goes golfing almost every Sunday on one of his golf courses in around Mar-a-Lago. So it doesn't take a rocket scientist, if you are a would-be assassin, to perhaps surmise that he might show up there on a Sunday.
Donald Trump, in the meantime, saying the Democrats have made him a target by saying he was a threat to democracy. But hasn't Trump made the very same accusations against his Democratic opponents?
He has made that, and then he's upped the ante. He's done that and some. You know, Adam Kinzinger, who's now a very prominent never-Trumper, he's become a staunch Republican critic of Trump. He said that for MAGA, Trump's movement, to pretend that they didn't light this fire, meaning the violence that led to this apparent assassination attempt, is gaslighting to the 100th power. What he means by that is it is very rich for Trump and his cohorts to try to turn the tables and say that it is the Democrats saying that he's a threat to democracy, which is endangering his life. In fact, what they say is it is Trump who is the original stoker of the mob that assaulted the Capitol on January 6th, 2021, that led to the investigation by the Congress. It was Trump who, during his trial on the hush money trial in New York, which was ultimately indicted on 34 felony counts, said that if he were to be indicted, it would lead to potential death and destruction, Donald Trump's words. He also promised a, quote, bloodbath if he lost in November, this coming November. He himself has said the Democrats are the ones who are out to destroy this country.
Doug Herbert, thank you for that analysis.